girl, so let's just do a quick recap and then we can do an updated what's going on in my life now. So where have I been? Last year I lost both of my grandmas. I talked to my dad for the first time in 10 years. I almost died. Me and my son, we were involved in a shooting. Then I broke my hand in this past January. So it has been a lot going on. And so losing both of my grandmas was really, really tough on me because I haven't seen one in a very, very long time. My maternal grandmother, which is the one who basically pretty much raised us, I hadn't seen her in about 2 years by the time she passed away. So lost both of them within months apart, and that prompted me to call my dad, talk to him. So that was really healing for me. Last year I had gained a lot of weight. I just didn't want to be on camera. I was very depressed. It was just a lot going on emotionally, but I did finish school last summer, so I am in my design career, trying to get that going. It's a lot of professional things that I'm looking into doing. Fast forward to October 19th around 9:30 p.m. we were watching a movie, and these shooters, it's about 5 of them, they shot up into our apartment, the apartment below us, and their target, which was my neighbor at the time across the hall. This is in my house. This is in my house. The breezeway, whatever you want to call it. So that was very, very traumatic. I went to a major depression, suicidal thoughts, all while trying to be a mother and tend to my son's needs as well, making sure that he was seeing a counselor at school and just trying to do the best I could. Until you've lived through like a near-death experience, it's hard for people to understand where you're coming from. And I felt like at the time nobody understood that. People just brushed it off and downplayed the situation, which was very, very tough for me emotionally. Actually, before the shooting even happened, I went on a social media hiatus. So I was off social media from September all the way until January. So I endured all of that off social media, which looking back in retrospect, I'm glad I did, because I don't know how that would have went with me being on social media. You know what I'm saying? It allowed me to step away, to heal. I'm still healing. It allowed me to reflect. It allowed me to focus. I have been on a weight loss journey since September. Okay. I don't know how much I've lost, but I know it's at least 20 pounds, and I'm still going. My goal weight would be like 200, 230, something like that, real cute. Love being a plus size girl, love being curvy. Last year was a lot of depression weight. I'll put a little before and after right here on the screen so you can see, yes girl. And what I did was intermittent fasting, Pilates, HIIT, at-home workouts, cut out a lot of sugar. I stopped drinking soda completely. I have been drinking nothing but water for like the past year, pretty much, give or take. You know, have cheat days and stuff like that. What happened was the target was across the hall, and they were just young. I'll put the footage right here in the video so that you guys can watch it as I'm talking. But they just were shooting at this guy, and we just happened to be in the way. It was around Halloween. Like I said, it was October 19th. So me and my son love Halloween. He's an October baby. So we go all out for Halloween. We decorate our house. Day of was really, really fun. We went out and got Halloween decorations. We set everything up. We were having game nights. And then that night we were watching Hocus Pocus 2 and Addams Family. And then we just heard shots. And I'm like, I was halfway asleep when it happened. So obviously it woke me up. And we did not realize that it was gunshots until we heard our balcony glass shattering behind us, and immediately I knew that there was gunshots, and I held my baby so tight, and I started praying. I started repenting because I really thought I was gonna die, and that was really, really rough. That was really rough. And it's so crazy because I don't know if y'all have heard the song Die With You. Wait, Die With a Smile, I think it's called, with Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga. But that is me and my baby song, because it was literally our life. He didn't understand the magnitude of it. When we heard the shots, I just told him to get low because he was trying to get up. I said, no, baby, please stay down. And my hands were shaking. I still have the screenshot of when I called the police and my phone. The call was like a minute long. I was stuttering. I was shaking. I let them know that, you know, we're hearing gunshots, and she sent somebody immediately. The police came out. They questioned me. I had broken glass had cut me because we immediately began to like do like this army crawl to my bathroom, because we were in my living room at the time when it happened. They shot through both sides of my balcony glass. They shot through my TV. They shot through my chair, my couch. Multiple gunshots on the walls everywhere. we just started back going on our balcony because that was like my happy place. We would do game nights out there. We would go set up the LED lights and chill, eat, you know, just vibe. I'm a nature person. I like being outside. I love fresh air. And during that time was really rough because we had to have our balcony glass boarded up with plywood and blankets. And I was out of natural light for like in the living room for like a month. It took about a month and a half for them to come and prepare, all the while having car trouble. And right now I'm without a car. I have to get a whole new car. I was in a wreck. Fast forward after the shooting, I was in a wreck in January, broke my hand. Even now you can see like it's shaky. This bone is like popped out. I don't know how to show y'all for real, but all right here, I broke all of this. In a car wreck, leaving my apartment complex, taking my baby to school, and it was just really rough. Like, then on top of that, co-parenting, I think last time I talked to y'all was going good. Now it is non-existent again, and that is the end of it. I'm done. My son is done. My son's father is incarcerated again, and I'm just so disappointed. I know life happens, but it's just like at the age he's at, y'all, my baby daddy, son's dad, is almost 20 years older than me. I'm 32. And you would think at this point in life that he would have gotten it together, but he hasn't. And that's his story, that's his life. But it affects greatly my son because he already really wasn't helping me as much. He was making strides and I was very appreciative of that. But now it is back to zero. So I am doing all of this on my own. I'm depressed. I just almost died. I'm trying to cope with, you know, I went through these thoughts of, God, you should have took me. Why did you spare me? We should have just died. You should have just killed me because I didn't want to die. I just didn't want to die. And so now having to not even co-parent, but just parent my son yet again alone is really, really tough. He's getting older. But my son understands exactly what's what. I have never had to badmouth his dad. He just gets it. He's very smart and he sees what's what. He's disappointed, you know, obviously. And we're just gonna leave that where it is. I have no updates on when he will be getting out. I don't have contact with him because I just don't have time. And so fast forward to where I am now. I am, like I said, on a weight loss journey. I'm in my career. I started working with this company here in Nashville. And it's going really great. I would love to venture out on my own and have my own staging company. So I'm looking into that, real estate, some other things. I am dating. I am getting out of the house more this year. I am getting cute. I'm doing my makeup again. Last year, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I was so like blah. You know, it was just like blah. So I'm just getting back to myself and it's a really good feeling. I have a family reunion coming up. I went to Pensacola in May for my mom's birthday. Me and my mom's relationship is going great. I'm so happy for that. I think I just had to grow up. I think I've spoke about me and her relationship a couple of times on here on the channel. And especially after losing my grandma, which is her mom, you know, we just decided to just let bygones be bygones, boo. Because at this point, I'm in my 30s without my own child. Like, we good, boo. Like, I love you, okay? No more fighting, we're good. So yeah, other than that, life is good. Career-wise, health-wise, I'm still working on my fitness and stuff like that. Love will come, so, you know, may the best man win. So now I'm gonna answer a couple of questions that I did get on my Instagram. When will y'all be getting new music? I have been heavily thinking about it this year, actually. A lot of the R&B girlies are dropping music back to back, and it is hard for me to be an R&B girly and watch all the other girls dropping, and I'm not doing nothing with this voice, girl. So I'm definitely thinking about it. Y'all might have something by the end of the year, maybe next year for sure though. I definitely want to get visuals because that's something that I didn't do when I was pursuing music in my 20s. I was so young recording all of that music. My voice is so much stronger, much more controlled, and I have a lot more to say. So I think music this time around would be the best. And even my son, all the time, my uncle, every time I see him, just make me feel so bad because they're like, you got that beautiful voice and you don't do nothing with it. But girl, I had to do life, okay? I will be getting new music very soon. Just stay tuned. I'm not gonna speak too much on it. I'm just gonna drop like I'm Beyonce, period. Why are you so beautiful? I mean, honestly, y'all, I did not feel beautiful at all. I felt like I was the most unattractive person on earth last year. I just did not feel it. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, which is super important, that was a huge thing, was I cut my locks. like I cut them off. I was gonna comb them out and do like the curly look, but I completely cut my hair like short. So I'm doing protective styles and wigs until my hair grows back out. But yeah, I had to release a lot of the energy. Y'all know I got my locks in 2020 during the pandemic. Yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more content. Always drop down in the comments and let me know what you want to see next. I'm gonna try this consistency thing again now that I'm out of my funk, and I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, like, thumbs up, turn the notification bell on, and follow me on Instagram. Mommy is beat. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.